Hey guys, it's Johnny Sachs here. In my previous video, I went through what Hex's secret weapon is. And in this video, what I want to do is I want to go through a live presentation of me locking up my comm supply. So I'm going to be using a tool called Time Pays Me. And if you like the demonstration, perhaps you can use it for yourself as well. Let's check it out. Okay, so I'm on scan.pulsechain.com. Okay, right now I've searched the COM contract address. So we have Communis here. We can see the total supply of COM. That is 81 quadrillion tokens. Okay, so that's the total supply currently. Remember, this supply is mintable by anybody who makes a hex stake. Okay. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be locking up my supply. So these are the list of token holders, and this address here would be my supply here. So this is 12 quadrillion tokens. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using Time Pays Me to lock up that supply. So let's get to Time Pays Me and let's go through it. Okay, so I have the website up for timepays.me. And if you connect your wallet to this webpage, it's going to ask you to claim your vault. Okay, this is a predetermined vault that you get one per address. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and claim my vault now. Okay, so I've populated the form with the coin that I'm going to be locking, which is COM, and the number of coins that I'm going to be locking, which is the total amount of supply that's in my wallet. And so now let's click Transfer to Vault. So now I've finished transferring to the vault. So you'll see the balance now show up in the vault section. So it's showing now that the balance that was in my wallet has been removed. And the balance is now appearing in the vault. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the lock. So I'm going to choose max because I'm going to lock the entire supply. Okay, and it's showing the final amount that I'm locking with the fee included. So there is a fee here. It's a 0.1% fee when you lock into Time Pays Me. And I'm going to be doing a normal lock, which drips out the coins over time, evenly spread across your lock time. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be locking these coins up for 3,000 days, which is about 8 years. Okay, so the end date for my lock is going to be January 17th of 2032. So I'm going to set that up here. So I'm going to choose the month of January for the year 2032. Okay, and so there we have it. Let's just make it a even time. Okay. And so this is saying it's going to be locked until January 17th of 2032, but it will drip out over time across that time period. And the way I've set this up is so that the drip is going to be ending up to be about 1% per month over the course of 8 years. And so now I'm confirming the lock. And now that has been officially locked. So you can now see that both balances, the balance in the wallet and the balance that is in the vault, okay, have both gone to zero. And the supply now is locked. So you could see in this section down here where it has my locks, it says the amount of tokens that are locked, and it says the unlock date. Okay, and that is going to drip out over that time period. And again, the rate that I set it up for is about 1% per month over the course of 8 years. And now that I have the coins locked, and you can see all the details of the lock in the My Locks section, You'll notice that up top it says that this is a unsecured vault and it wants me to assign a recovery address. And so Time Pays Me has a feature where it allows you to assign a recovery address in case something happens with the wallet that you've locked these funds in. You're actually able to recover the coins from a separate wallet. So I'm going to be assigning a recovery address in this section here by posting the recovery address here. And from that recovery address, I'm going to sign a transaction and then copy the hash of that transaction and put it into the signature section, and that will assign the recovery address. So let's do that. Now that I'm going to assign my recovery address, I've come to the wallet for my recovery address. So I've actually connected my recovery address wallet, and I come back to Time Pays Me, and then I go to the menu and I'm gonna select sign recovery address, and that takes me to this page here. And so now I'm going to sign the recovery address from here. And so once I've signed the message, I went ahead and I inputted the recovery address signature in the form section here. And I'm going to hit assign. Okay, so I completed making the recovery address. The coins are now locked in the vault. And now I'm back on scan.pulsechain.com, and I'm looking under the COM holders again. And you could see that the address that was initially there with the coins has now changed into a different address. That's the vault address that they've been locked into. So they do appear here still with the 12 quadrillion tokens, but those tokens have been locked into Time Pays Me now. So that's it. That is the locking of the COM coins. I wanted to do that live with a demonstration on how to use the Time Pays Me. And so now you've seen it, and maybe you'll use it yourself if you want to do a lock for yourself, such as a behavioral lock or a lock with a drip, which would pay you out incrementally over the course of your defined time period. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and there's more to come with more content in the future. Thanks.